And in news just coming in, actor Salman Khan has been acquitted in the 2002 hit-and-run case. The Bombay High Court has said Salman Khan cannot be convicted on the basis of evidence produced in the case. The court announced its decision on Salman Khan's appeal against a lower court order finding him guilty of killing a man with his SUV after a night out drinking. And for the very latest, let's go across to our correspondent Yogesh Sheetal. Yogesh, actor Salman Khan acquitted by the Bombay High Court in the case, and of course the court had said that the prosecution had failed to provide any substantial evidence in the case. Is that the basis now of the Bombay High Court acquitting actor Salman Khan, the lack of evidence?
Yeah, well, Nancy, this is, huge relief for Salman Khan. As far as the major arguments today are concerned, the major arguments of what the court basically put a comment on that it is for the prosecution to establish that the accused is guilty, not for the defense to establish that the accused is not guilty. So this is what the comment that was made by the judge, by the Justice A.R. Joshi. However, as you have rightly mentioned earlier this year, on May, Sessions Court awarded even finding convict in the case, and in the case under Section 3042. That is culpable homicide not amounting to murder, and also convicted for 5 years imprisonment. Now the High Court has totally overturned the judgment, and now it's obviously it's a major relief for Salman Khan. As far as major arguments and major points in this case are concerned, the major arguments, the major point in the case is basically the statement of Ravindra Patil, because the High Court observed that there are improvements in the statement of Ravindra Patil, because on 28th of September 2002, when the accident took place in Bandra, it was Ravindra Patil who first filed an FIR, and in that FIR there was no mention that Salman was intoxicated at the time of accident, but later when 1st of October, 3 days later, 1st of October, when the report comes from JJ Hospital that Salman was intoxicated, allegedly intoxicated, then Ravindra Patil made an additional statement that says that Salman Khan was intoxicated, and he even said while he was in the vehicle that Salman just go slow because there could be an accident. So this is basically an improvement that was observed by the court as far as Ravindra Patil's assessment in concern. The other thing in this matter is Ashok Singh's statement. The Bombay High Court observed that while pronouncing the judgment by the Sessions Court Justice D.W. Deshpande, there was an omission in fact, because Ashok Singh, who was at the 11th hour, who appeared in the court and said that this was me who was at the time of accident. So Ashok Singh's statement was not considered. So this was the second point. The third point in this case is what prosecution has been relying, that there were 3 persons in the vehicle at the time of accident: Salman Khan, Kamal Khan, and Ravindra Patil. On the other hand, defense was maintaining that of 4 person Ashok Singh. So Ashok Singh and Ravindra Patil, these 2 people have completely turned the case, and finally it's a huge relief for Salman Khan till as of now. Salman Khan is still Salman Khan right now is in the High Court, and the proceeding is still going on.
All right, it's of course a big turnaround in the case. The Bombay High Court today acquitting actor Salman Khan of all charges in 2002 hit-and-run case. Yogesh, you spoke about the witness Ravindra Patil. The court made an observation on Ravindra Patil, saying that he cannot be considered as a wholly reliable witness, saying that the Sessions Court had made a mistake by relying on his statement. The court today also speaking about the prosecution's inability to produce substantial evidence in the case against the actor in the 2002 hit-and-run case. What does this mean legally speaking? It's a big reprieve for the actor himself, but where does it leave the prosecution with?
When talking about legal technicalities, then there's one strong thing. If you just take a case, basically it's a story. What is a story narrated by the prosecutor and by the defense. So story from the prosecution side that Salman just started from Galaxy apartment in Bandra, and just the next stop is Vile Pale, where he consumed alcohol in the rain bar and restaurant. The third stop is JW Marriott Juhu, where he again consumed alcohol, and the fourth stop is where the spot at Bandra where the accident took place. So this was the story that was narrated by the prosecution. Now there are some loopholes. For example, what are the loopholes? We are just talking legally. Loopholes is the rain bar attendant who produced in the court. He said in court that there were 4 persons. This was a major turn up in this case, because prosecution has been relying that there are only 3 persons in the car, and when prosecution witness is saying in the court that there are 4 persons, then it is all it's a complete weakness of the case. So as far as legal legal technicalities are concerned, this is one of the major things that was considered by the High Court. And the other things, Ashok Singh's statement. Ashok Singh, who is the driver of Salman Khan. Ashok Singh, when Ashok Singh was deposed in Sessions Court before Justice D.W. Deshpande, Ashok Singh admitted that it was he who was at the time of accident, and also Salman Khan, when under CRPC 313, Salman Khan was ordered to appear in the court and said whatever he has to say. He also said that no, I was not driving, it was Ashok Singh who was driving. So this was completely a legally strong case for the defense on behalf of if you just take on the ground of Ashok Singh. So these are the legal technicalities that finally concludes the case, and finally the judgment has just come out from the Bombay High Court. Nancy.
Right, Yogesh, now what sort of reactions are you getting from both the sides, the prosecution and the defense, and where does the case head on from here? Now with the Bombay High Court today acquitting the actor of all charges, where does the case go on from here?
See, first of all, let me tell you that this case has already, it's continued, in fact, in the Bombay High Court, court number 43, because Salman Khan is already there, prosecution defense already there. So this time, dictation is still continued. The final thing, judge has already said that he has been acquitted from all the charges that were imposed on him, whether culpable homicide not amounting to murder or negligence or any other charges which were framed. But at this point in time, this is the final thing. It remains to be seen that what are the things that yet to come. So I think we should wait and watch that what exactly is going on. But one thing is very clear, that Salman Khan is acquitted, and as far as responses are concerned, we are also waiting for the responses. If we come, I'll let you know. Nancy.
All right, and of course we'll be touching base with you, Yogesh, once we have the reactions from both the sides, the prosecution as well as defense in this case. In 2002 hit and run case, Bombay High Court today acquitting actor Salman Khan of all charges. That's the news that's just coming in. We'll of course be keeping our eyes on that news coming in from Mumbai. Yogesh, Sheetal, thanks very much for joining us for the moment and sharing all the details with us.